we're not gay at all. We just kiss each other. But the bro part is not true at all.
That statement. But we're not gay at all. We just kiss each other. The Island Boys are quite possibly the most pathetic people on the internet. We all know these two complete morons, but we didn't want to know them. It all kind of just happened against our will. They've haunted our For You pages and our timelines the past 2 years. These guys went viral back in 2021 for that dumb TikTok of them singing, "I'm an island boy." It's catchy, but it's obviously very stupid. They immediately made a cameo, and that's how they made their money. But ever since then, they slowly fell into irrelevancy. It was one of those situations where everyone was kind of laughing at them, but not with them. And they really didn't realize it, so they got an ego. They started talking crazy and acting like they were the shit. I may come off as harsh saying all this, but once you see how big of an ego these guys have and the way they act, bad. They're insufferable, to say the least. But trust me, it's deserved to be harsh with these guys. The first red flag was 2 years ago when George Janko pointed out that they should not be buying jewelry anymore and they should invest their money, pretty much stop wasting their money and just be careful with it and invest it and buy property or something. But they got really offended and popped off on this guy for basically giving them financial advice on a podcast. That's a red flag. But now 2 years later, they aren't as popping on Cameo or TikTok, so they aren't making as much money as they used to. They had the smart idea recently to go the route of showing their dick on their Twitter and their boxers, basically catering to a homosexual audience, which I have nothing against that. They're trying to get an audience of people that are willing to pay for an OnlyFans now, basically. Nothing against that, obviously. If they want to go that route and try to make a bunch of money, try to replace the Cameo income with the OnlyFans income. I would imagine they didn't pay their taxes or something, or they have some debt that they're trying to pay off because they went to a whole new level. I cannot believe these two human beings thought this was a good idea. It is pretty much the bottom of the barrel decision making. They are making out with each other now, full on kissing as brothers. I can't even put into words how fucked up this is. Twin brothers kissing each other on video to make money on OnlyFans. That's how desperate they are. It's insane. They'll do anything. That's pretty much what we've learned now. These two are going to be banging each other within a year. The issue is I don't think OnlyFans allows that, but they're going to be doing something. They're going to be slipping some fingers in each other's assholes. There's going to be some gross shit going on between these two within 365 days because it's a slippery slope. All these OnlyFans people that are buying this, they're going to be asking and requesting anything, and it's going to be like in their head like, shit, we could have made $1,000 a day from this guy if we, if you let me slip my finger in your ass, we could have made $1,000 extra today. That's what they're going to start saying to each other. I can't even put into words how unbearable of a situation this is. And now they went on No Jumper, which is a whole nother topic that I could have covered about Adam and his wife, but they went on this No Jumper interview and tried to justify it.
I don't know. I was just seeing you guys making out on Instagram, and I just wanted to find out what the hell was going on.
Instagram or Twitter?
Honestly, I've seen it on both platforms.
OnlyFans, man. That's it.
See, they're pushing the OnlyFans. It's a hustle. Boys did a fucked up hustle.
Start with that though. Where did the thought process of you guys making out with each other on OnlyFans come from? Because this took me and everybody else in the world kind of by surprise.
Yeah, so it was kind of unexpected, but we started off by just showing us like with our underwear on Twitter, and they're like, people were like, it was almost like they're like, you guys won't kiss. And I thought about it like for a couple days, and I'm like, wait, that'd be a good idea. I did some research on it, like kissing your brother, is it illegal? Is it a problem? It's actually not that big of a deal. In some religions, they do it. So yeah, I don't know about making out, but kissing, yeah.
In some religions, they do it. I don't know about making out. Y'all were swapping tongue pretty much, dude.
When I think about making out with my sibling, like in my case, I have a sister, so it's kind of hard to imagine having a twin brother. I don't know, like a natural biological sense of revulsion by the idea. And even like, well, I'm heterosexual, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But like, even I'm looking at one of my friends who's sitting right here, and I'm trying to picture myself making out with him, and it just really sounds unappealing. Were you disgusted by the idea at first, or how, like I don't even know where to go with this. Like, how did you feel about it?
Yeah, we're twin brothers. We came out the womb together. We grew up together. It's not really disgusting if it's twins. Your friend, you don't really know him like that. We're still heterosexual. Yeah. So we still, we kind of just made out or whatever. We kissed, and then we just like looked the other way for a few minutes and couldn't look at each other. But
we couldn't look at each other for a few minutes. He just justified the fact that they're twins, makes it better. It makes more sense that they're twins and they're comfortable doing it. Like basically saying, we're so close because we're twins that this makes even more sense than you doing it with your friend. Absolutely just insane logic there.
So it didn't feel sexual?
It didn't feel, no, if you don't put too much thought to it, it didn't feel sexual.
So it was just for OnlyFans? This isn't something that you guys would have ever thought about doing before?
Now, I remember a former manager of theirs had an interview saying that he caught them in the bathroom together like a year and a half ago. It wasn't really talked about, but now I believe that shit. I believe that manager.
We never thought about it, no. With off camera, no.
This was something people were requesting a lot on OnlyFans, I'm guessing?
Yeah, see, we did it with another kid, but we realized like they didn't like it that much, so they was more
They kissed someone else?
fond with the idea of two twins doing it. But
So you kissed another dude and the people didn't really care about that so much?
no.
They literally look like something you find on the bottom of your shoe.
Like a video, it's another thing to be like, oh, the homies got to see this. And then I thought about it. I'm like, well, I guess I did text it to a couple of people. So a lot of people apparently thought this was so newsworthy that they just kind of had to talk about it.
Your mom knew who we were. They're like someone that talk about, because people really don't like us. So like, hey, look, we got something on them. They kissed each other. So we kind of knew it would go viral.
Imagine kissing your brother and swapping tongue to go viral.
Because so many of their subscribers are gay men, that there always is going to be this really intense pressure on them to take zesty photos, to, you know, put their booty on the kitchen sink and take a selfie like that, and then going even beyond that, to put stuff in your butt, to maybe take a dildo and jam it down your throat, or even worse stuff, you know. But some of these guys have told me that
He's looking real happy about these ideas.
stick by the code of, oh, we're not gonna do anything like this. We're gonna keep it as something that they're more comfortable because they don't want to.
They're already banging. I put it on my life. Not my life. I put $1,000 down. They've banged. They're banging. There's no shot, dude. Why would that manager say that he caught them in the bathroom like a year and a half ago and make that up? And then this happens? Like, no, they're banging already.
Are going down that slippery slope.
No, we
Slippery,
work for
yeah.
MC. I mean, we do post pictures. You know, what you can say. There's a lot of zesty guys and stuff like that. I mean, we support the LGBTQ community just as much. There's no problem. It's like saying you don't like black people if you don't support the LGBTQ. So if you got a problem with gays, then I don't know. Like that's a weird thing that you have going.
No one has a problem with gays over here. It's mainly you're making out with your brother, bro.
But yeah, there's guys that request certain things, but what's it called? We do share photos that are not zesty, but we're confident in our body. Yeah, so like okay, for example, like when you're fucking a girl, you've done these videos before, you're fucking her, you might have an angle where it's showing your butt. Yeah. So it's things like that, but you know, it's up to you if you want to stick it up your butthole and stuff like that. I have yet to take it that far yet, but I mean, I would say kiss.
Who's paying for this? Like, who is giving these two fuckers more money to look at their fucking cock and jerking off and shit? Who is funding their lives? I need to know immediately. You need mental help, dude. There's way more normal dudes, I'm sure, on OnlyFans that don't look like this.
See, my brother is less than sticking something up my butthole for sure.
It's definitely less, but it seems like it's kind of the same spectrum. So if you do make out with your brother and you make good money off that, at some point the audience is going to get kind of sick of that, and they're going to want you to, you know, have your brother fist you or something. Like, is that off the table?
Okay, that right there, there's rules and stuff like that. That right there, you can't do.
You can't do that on OnlyFans. I'm glad you know that. Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. There's rules and stuff. You can't. He can't touch me. He can't, like, as in like fisting or sexual intercourse or anything like that. He can't do that with me. No, that's not. When you subscribe to my OnlyFans, it's like me collabing with a female, fucking her. Just like if you showing off our body parts, showing my penis, of course. I'll show my ass. I show shower videos. I show me jerking off and nutting and showing my nut in my head. That's what's fun. Yeah, but you're not gonna see us fucking each other. No.
What if you do a prank where you jerk off into your own hand and then you run in while your brother's sleeping and you just wipe it all over his face?
What? That came from you. That came from your imagination.
Bro, I'm telling you, I got a lot of good ideas.
He is trolling them. Adam is straight up trolling them.
Do you realize that, like, you're down with the making out thing, though? Is there like a dollar amount that you're just kind of waiting for in order to, you know, let your brother slip his pinky finger up your butt or something? Like I'm just trying to figure out how you're gonna get to the next level with all this.
Bro, this man is trolling them, dude. There's a dollar amount. I promise you there's a dollar amount. If some company was like, yo, we'll pay y'all $1 million to fuck on camera and we'll put it on our own website so you won't get in trouble. We'll make it as legal as possible. Because isn't incest illegal in Florida? Or is it like illegal everywhere? Is there a location on earth where incest is allowed? They'll just fly there, bang it out for $1 million, dude. I promise you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be $1 million or something like that.
Or just to jerk him off. Just
I told you it was $1 million. I told you.
grab his dick and just sort of hold it and just wiggle the skin back and forth. What about that?
That's it. Yeah, I don't know if there's a dollar amount.
Can I ask you a question? Would you do a three-way with with Jason Love and you and Lena?
Well, he's currently blacklisted from my wife's vagina, but with someone else, probably, yeah.
Why is he blacklisted?
You know, he's running his mouth.
Oh boy, yeah, the guy that banged Adam's wife has been talking kind of crazy, so now Adam doesn't like him anymore. He said blacklisted.
Yeah, he got a little too spicy there for me. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, but she liked the fuck though.
She did, yeah. It was a lot like you guys making out.
They're just taking jabs at each other.
I don't know about us making out. It wasn't that sexual. They actually had sexual intercourse.
No, they did, and I'm sure you guys will get there. But actually, that was one weird thing about it is you didn't really seem like you were super into it when you were making out with each other. Like, what was going through your head while you were kissing your brother?
Like it happened.
Yeah, it's just like, you feel me? Like, we just kissed each other because that's what people requested. So
Yeah, business is business.
I didn't think of it too much.
They think that we did it because we're broke, which is not actually true, but I don't blame people for
Oh
thinking.
boy, the money topic is coming up because clearly they're desperate for money in this situation. I mean, what other fucking aspect of life would make you make out with your brother besides desperately needing money to pay off taxes or some shit?
Thinking that because that does kind of seem like a plausible explanation. And I know a lot of people say the same thing about you guys. Like, are you guys hurting financially, and is that what led you in the direction of making out on OnlyFans?
No, we're not hurting financially. And actually, one of the reasons on why I actually was not having no problem releasing that video is because it's kind of funny how everybody started talking about two tatted twins kissing each other. They revolved their whole mindset on that. But when it came to like anything other than that, things don't go that viral. So like, if the whole world wasn't fucked up in the head negative, right? Why do you care about two twins kissing each other? So I noticed that it was trending. I noticed that
He just blamed the world for talking about this. He blamed other people for this. What deranged mindset is that, dude? How are we at fault for this?
it could be somebody else feeding the homeless. They're not really gonna pay attention to that too much. So that's what I found a little bit.
Well, yeah, obviously negative stuff sells more than positive things. Sadly, it's how the world works. News is all negative. But like, y'all are making out, bro. And you talk gangster. And you got exposed to be a fake blood by that guy in the Wine Demi Melly trial. But then y'all made out. Like, this is just ludicrous mindset here. This is coping, is what this is. This is full-on coping to make money on OnlyFans.
That situation with you guys is almost exactly like the thing with my wife, where people were drawn to it and couldn't help but talk about it because of the fact that it was just something so extreme that they could have never imagined it in a million years. I never even thought about the idea of two twins making out with each other, never mind for OnlyFans. It was kind of, and I feel like most people, that's why it went so viral.
No, yeah, it's different for sure. But what do you think? What do you think about like? Did your wife, Lena, did she always wanted Jason Love to fuck her?
I don't think it was so much about him fucking her.
He's getting annoyed. He's bringing up that over and over. Look at, you could just see the emotion in his eyes.
Would you guys hit a 69?
Like 69 in sexual, like the sex position.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Oh, 69. Would be
Basically,
him?
like you would both have your dicks in each other's mouths at the same time.
No.
So a blowjob is off the table in general?
Yeah, we would fuck a girl together.
Yeah, we'll do trains. Yeah. Double penetration, all types of stuff.
Do you guys do that kind of stuff frequently in terms of the trains?
Not frequently, but especially when we were younger. Yeah, but we do that.
Yeah,
here and there. Yeah,
we'll do that.
Okay, so I know you guys used to be Bloods. Does this maybe worry you? Because from what I've heard, you probably aren't going to be getting any invites to any other gangs in the future based on the whole homosexuality thing.
I don't think they're worried about that.
Yeah, I don't think they're worried about that. The whole entire time, we never went financially broke. It never went that way. I mean, have I hit my lowest? And actually, when he talked about this, I wasn't even nearly as close as broke. It's just he went on there lying, and you completely gave him a platform. And if you look at the Google Trends, you see it spiked.
While you let that man say we was broke, I was definitely not broke.
That the Island Boys are broke and also possibly gay.
This is what I was talking about the ex-manager saying that he caught him in the bathroom.
I thought that the gay thing was like a total joke at that time, and now it seems like maybe he had the prophecy.
But now it's not a joke. But we're not gay at all. We just kissed each other. But the broke part is not true at all.
That statement. But we're not gay at all. We just kiss each other.
He never walked in no bathroom. That's all lie. And
That's gonna really be the thing for a long time going forward. That probably nobody else is gonna talk about anything else regarding you guys, and they're just gonna talk about the making out thing.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, hey,
is it
live
the same way your girl got fucked by Jason?
maybe to an extent, but it feels like some of the hype around that is already kind of wearing off. Whereas I feel like you guys making out, that just seems like a perennial seller. We're just gonna be talking about that forever.
I disagree with Adam. I feel like both situations are gonna last for a while.
There was a video that came out yesterday of Flash Soldier saying that he is in fact a homosexual and that he is a top. Now, can we get some confirmation on that?
Yeah, I'm only gay sometimes.
So you're bisexual?
I'm just kidding. No, what's it called? No, I'm not bisexual. I was just on live, just trolling and stuff like that. It just, I be in my trolling mood. I be geeking. I'm a top too. I'm saying before anything, I'm the first one to get top. So I'm a top.
But in the gay community, being a top means that you are the one supplying the dick into the other man's ass.
If you haven't seen my dick yet, it's about 7 inches long, and I'm skinny. I'm a skinny, tatted, long dick ass nigga. So if I'm fucking shit, I'm fucking shit. That's me, bro.
The CEO literally said when you gotta do the coffin drop and get naked, the CEO literally said he goes like, "Oh, you're bigger than YW Melly," because they had to do intake for him.
Damn.
They're like, "Yo, he's in the A4 right now. He does 24 hours in the cell for 5 years."
Insane. And now they're gonna try him again.
CEO told him that he's bigger than YNW Melly. Okay. Got kind of sidetracked towards the end there, but these two little are making out. They're gonna be banging within a year. It's mind-blowing. It's insufferable. I don't know what this world has come to. I just had to make a video. I had to make one video on the topic. Probably never gonna talk about it again, but yeah. Love you boys. Peace out. Subscribe right now.